Kirby kids, it's Mrs. Kirby. I am here to offer you a little bit of extra credit. Some of you have said, "Ooh, Mrs. Kirby, is there any extra credit before the break?" Yes, there is. So we have a few options, and I'm going to show you how to get there. Now, if you go to Google Classroom, you'll see the extra credit opportunities. I'm going to move this little guy down there. There, I'm going to move myself. Um, and so if you go to ListenWise, and the link in Google Classroom is going to be like listenwise.student. Let's see, ListenWise student login. There we go. So ListenWise is a program where they take really interesting and relevant NPR podcasts or NPR stories, and they piece it together so that we can listen to it. We can answer questions, and I can give you some extra credit, some points, so you can show me your learning. Now, when you log into ListenWise, you're going to accept their cookies. Yes, of course, fine. And you're going to log in with Google. I've already made an account for you, so don't type things, just log in with Google. As it's loading, it's going to ask you to click your name, say, "Yep, that's me." And you're going to allow ListenWise to access your Google account because that's how it pairs together. And then you're going to see a bunch of things. So your dashboard, this control ribbon, this dashboard, subjects, current events, join a class, and then your assignments. So you can go to the dashboard and look up your own neat stuff, but I have given you some things to look at here. So 40 acres and a mule and the center of the earth. So um, these, see where it says your different classes. This is for Kelsey's fourth period class, Kirby Academy. This is for the class that I made for her. So let's practice how this works. So 40s and a mule. We are going to hit this start button. It's going to open up a lot of related information. So I've got a picture, I've got the title, my instructions here. Let's read the instructions first. That's always a great place to start. Listen to the podcast 2 times. Take notes on the story. Use your notes in the story to answer the questions in complete sentences. Okay. It's due by Friday, December 17th. Okay. So that I don't have a ton of time. Now, as I scroll down, I'm just going to kind of glance around. There's materials here. So this particular story has extra stuff that I could read or listen to, an article, a video to watch if I want to learn more about this 40 acres and a mule. This is Kirby. You're giving me 40 acres and a mule? Well, let's keep reading. So this first, the story, gives me a little blurb about what I'm going to listen to. Then the listen to the story. So it's 3 minutes and 34 seconds of a story. And when I hit play, ta-da,
On this day in 1865.
all right, 1865. So as you can see here, the text at the bottom is going to turn blue as they're talking. Let's try again. Let's
In
watch.
Savannah, Georgia, leaders of the Union Army met with a group of Black ministers.
Okay, so if I'm taking notes, I can pause the story and write things down, and my notes are going to look amazing. I'm going to spell things correctly. If I'm writing General William Sherman Special Field Order number 15, all of that text is right there. Now, as I scroll down, I can see the whole text. If you like to read more than you like to listen, you can just read the story. There it is. Now, as I scroll down, here are my questions. What does the phrase 40 acres and a mule mean? You cannot write IDK. I'm not going to give you points for that. You need to actually listen to the story, answer the question. So if you go to a question, how did this meeting lead to the promise of 40 acres and a mule, and you don't know, it's okay not to know. Go back up, listen to the story again. Mrs. Kirby, that's a third time. That's okay. I'll let you listen to it as many times as you need to, or scroll through the story right here. Using this control bar on the side, you can scroll through to get some specific details. Okay, so we've logged into ListenWise using Google Chrome. We have started the assignment. We are answering our questions in complete sentences. Now, when you're done, if you're not finished, hit save. If you are finished, hit submit. Are you sure you want to submit this? Yes, you are. And then it's going to tell me, Mrs. Kirby, I have finished this extra credit assignment. Please give me points because I want to get a good grade. And Mrs. Kirby will be like, yeah, sweet, awesome. My students have the biggest brains. So if you have questions, please email me or talk to me when I'm back in class. You can review these if you're like, oh, I missed one or I want to do it, I didn't finish. That would show up here. So, one more time. ListenWise, it's going to show up in Google Classroom. You're going to log in with Google, and at the assignments page, your assignments, click on any extra credit opportunities. I've given 5. So if there's a topic that you're not interested in, pick a different one. But if you just want points, just do them all. All right, signing out. This is Mrs. Kirby with your additional opportunities to learn and show me what you've learned so I can give you those points. Take care.